The postseason atmosphere is electric as we welcome you to Game 1 of the League Championship Series on MLB Network. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Toronto Blue Jays.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First delivery to him on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
first pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. A one pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another 1-2 delivery. And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses low and away. Ball one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Zach Greinke will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder.
So digging in now,
Number
Ricky
24.
Henderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Henderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there. And the runs across to score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why, as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
That's a good pitcher right there. You can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And a relay home. And he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You always want to spot your pitcher a run or two early on, so he has a little bit of wiggle room, but that double, they're up 3-0 and absolutely cruising. If this guy on the mound doesn't find a way to get some outs, he's going to be heading to the showers before some of the fans are even in their seats.
In now, Jeff Bagwell, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Springer is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence. Sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty. But bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Henderson ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros are on the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
That is it. The third baseman, number 2, Alex.
And that'll bring up
Bregman.
the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Piazza waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath. Take a step out of the box. And know you got a few to play with.
Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Gurriel, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Jackson is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2-0 now. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
The next 3-2. Fouled away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Astros 1. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Hot shot on the ground is short. To his left, Correa. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer, George Brett. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Brett, a 27-year-old, has been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport, and it's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing. Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Ricky Henderson, as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Next will be the designated hitter, Babe Ruth, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals to short. Correa comes up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Blue Jays on top, 4-1. Ready now, Robinson Chirinos, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Not the best changeup there, an easy take. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Four to 1's our score here in inning number 3. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Here's Michael Brantley. First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, Reggie Jackson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Reggie.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jazz. Griffey Jr.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Griffey Jr. leads off first with one away. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Chipper Jones, and it's fouled away. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Greinke comes set, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On to the 4th now in game number 1. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Astros 1. Striding forward now is the DH, number 44. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But, hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and, hey, that's part of the game.
In now, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. popped him up. Bagwell in foul ground. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Stros, Alex Bregman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One left for Houston. They're down here 5-1. Digging in to try it again. George Brett. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Brett gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Ricky Henderson. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Greinke over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. Comes set with the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 3.
So striding in, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for Houston.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Correa is sometimes called Show-Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Fouled off. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Brett might try to make a play on it. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in for Houston, Robinson Chirinos, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. And it's fouled away.
He's not going to be happy with the execution of that pitch at all. I wouldn't be shocked if it's time for the catcher to go out and talk to him. Get him to bend his back and drive the ball down in the zone a little bit more.
Skied into straightaway right. Jackson has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Reggie Jackson. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Reggie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now it's 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
This is line to left. Brentley has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
So stepping in, Mike Piazza, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Greinke steps into his windup. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
Pitch is popped up. Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Toronto leads this one 5-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty.